Okay, so my name is Joash Kibet. I'm the livestock officer at Cherangani sub-county, but I'm in charge of Kaplamai ward. So today, we've come here with pasture preservation. One, as you know, our ward, currently we have done harvesting of maize. So we have these maize cobs. So what we're doing with these maize cobs, we're going to grind them, right after grinding, to make them a bit easier for storage, so that at least when the dry periods come, these can help us in animal feeds. So after that, we have the hay. This is from pasture that is grown. And then when the stage is right, it is harvested at tasseling stage. At that stage, the nutritional content of this hay is very high. So at that moment is cut. And then it's dried for some few days. It should not be dried for so long because the nutritional content will evaporate. That will make these feeds to be of low quality. So if you harvest at the right stage, the nutritional content is very high. And then with baling, you can bale them so that at least you can make it, storage can be easier. You can store them in maybe in a store or in a house. Then when dry period comes, you can use them for feeding your livestock. So from there, we are going to do silage. Silage, this is from corn maize. Silage is harvested at the milk stage, when the nutritional content of this silage corn maize is very high. At that stage, when you open the cobs, you will realize that when you press it, it is still at the milk stage. So that stage, you cut them and then you chop them to a required size, so that at least at this size, the animal can consume them with ease. And then you can ensile them. You can do a whole silage, or you can do top silage. This one can help you during the dry periods. When the feeds are not there, you can use this one for feeding your animals. Okay? And then from there, we're going to do some minerals. Under some minerals, we'll start with the calves. Yes, with the calves, you're going. We recommend that at least when they are 2 weeks old, at least you start giving them. You supplement them with a bit like 30 grams. You're doing 30 grams per cow per day. So this one is very important in that it will help your cow at least to grow fast. It will gain market weight at a early age. And then there is also strong bone development. These minerals contain a lot of sodium chloride. So this one will help your calf to develop and grow very fast. And from there, at 6 months, you're going to introduce the fed jot of this one. This one helps your calf, a heifer, for the purposes of fertility. It improves the fertility of your heifer or your calf. So when the calf is 6 months, you introduce this one for betterment of the fertility. So you're going to do 50 grams when it is 6 months. When it reaches around 10 to 12 months, you're going to do around 100 grams per day. So this one improves the fertility of your animal. So from there, your animal now has conceived. So during that conception, you're going to introduce a dry cow at the age of 7 months. When it is 7 months old, this one you introduce the dry cow. This one will help this one helps at least for the development of the fetus inside the animal. So you introduce this one at the 7 months, and then this one also helps after your calf is born. The animal will not have issues with the retain after birth, the placenta, and then this one also will prepare your animal. It will prepare your animal for the next lactation period. So dry cow is very much important at the month of 7 months. That is towards the last trimester. You're going to do the dry cow. And then after that one now, your cow has calved down. You introduce the lactating mineral salt. So with this one will help your animal to improve the production. Number two, this one will also help to improve the conception rate. That's when you will realize that your animal at 3 months after calving, it will come on heat and can even conceive at that particular moment. So again, this one also will help your animal at least to come on it at an early age. So that's all with our minerals and feed preservation for the livestock at this particular moment.